Alright, let's play a quick game. Let's do this real quick. I'm going to ask you a question and you have to immediately answer within a few seconds. Type your answers in if you're ready to go, and I will predict your answers. Okay, here is the question. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Name 3 to 5 films of Tovino Thomas immediately. Go. Okay, stop. I know exactly what movies came to your mind and I'm going to predict it. Most of you probably thought of Minnal Murali, Mayanadi, Guppy, Goda, Maradona, Kilometers and Kilometers, Forensic, Kala. How many of you, be honest now, how many of you actually thought of the following movies? Ezra, Kurup, Lucifer, Virus. I really don't think a lot of you thought about this. Why not? That is why we're going to talk about in this video. So subscribe, like this video, and let's get right into it. Hello everyone, this is Nimish. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about the brilliance of actor Tovino Thomas. As I stated in my opening, not many people will immediately think of the roles he has played as a character actor. Most people think of the star Tovino Thomas, and that is definitely what he is. However, the true genius of Tovino Thomas, according to me, lies in some of these characters where he has completely disappeared as a chameleon while delivering extremely effectively in a small role, in a supporting role, sometimes even in a special appearance. But if you think of how he performed, it is absolutely unbelievable. Minnal Murali is doing great because Tovino is a good actor. The film is great, all of that is of course in place, but he himself is a genius actor. And to examine that, instead of looking at some of his bigger films like Kala, which I've reviewed separately, I reviewed Minnal Murali, I've reviewed a lot of his movies including Virus, but let's talk about some of the smaller movies and smaller roles that he's done, including the very recent Kurup. In Kurup, if you examine that character and if you think about it, he has literally created an entire world around this character that is there only for a couple minutes. Within those 3 to 5 minutes of that character, who is basically playing a passenger that is getting into a car, he has created an entire world and a huge impact to that character. In these few minutes, the entire world built by Tovino includes the fact that he is a simpleton, he is a simple guy, he is an honest, kind guy, he is a nice guy, he has a wife that is pregnant and is going to deliver, so he can't drink anymore. You know, he doesn't mind the company of others, and if they are drinking, he just wants to get to a place. He's a hardworking guy that's going from one place to another. He's a simpleton that is gullible. He's probably, religious and completely believes in God in terms of God-loving or God-fearing character. All these details can be drawn by inspecting his role in Kurup, because he has literally embodied this character. He doesn't need to go through a laundry list to say, I am this, I am that, I am this, I am that. You can tell from his performance that he is all these things. And that is true genius. Now, another reason why nobody thought of Kurup, I get that, yes, it's not his movie. What kind of a question are you asking? But the point is, you have forgotten that he was in the movie because he was being the character. He is so good that you cannot remember the Tovino Thomas in Kurup. You can only remember the character, the passenger that got into a car and had this role to play. Similarly, let's examine one more movie, Virus. In Virus, he was playing a young guy that is trying to help contribute to the whole situation by keeping things in control, by doing whatever he can with his resources. And he has played that character so well that, again, you can't remember Tovino as one of the actors or superstars in Virus. You can only remember that guy who did certain things, who spoke to people, convinced people, developed into a leadership quality and contributed to protecting the people. You can literally see that character arc, which was so well done. And of course, it's a little more meaty role than Kurup. But even then, he's not like the main big star or anything. You'll remember many other people in Virus immediately when you think of Virus, including Revati ma'am. But you won't necessarily jump and say it's a Tovino Thomas film, and that is his greatness. He creates these worlds in little characters and blends so easily. I mentioned Ezra for another reason as well. He plays an inspector or a police officer in Ezra. How flawless was it that you only remember, no matter how many times you talk about Ezra, You will only remember Prithviraj Sukumaran's horror movie, which was good, which was remade, which has a good twist and turn, which is about the debug box, about the Jewish sort of concepts. All that you will remember, but you will not remember that the inspector was played by the star Tovino Thomas. He literally disappeared into the character. He's a shapeshifter. I don't know how he does it, but he completely vanished in these movies that I mentioned and many more, such as Lucifer, such as Charlie, such as ABCD. Many movies where he's contributed and he has literally disappeared and vanished into the roles. I mentioned Kala as one of the movies that you guys might have said as your answer because some of you might be big fans of that movie. I love that movie. I've reviewed it as well. However, even in Kala, how many of you really think of Kala as Tovino Thomas? You know, when you think of Kurup, you think of Dulquer Salmaan. When you think of Ezra, you think of Prithviraj. When you think of Adam Joan and all these movies, you think of Prithviraj, Nine, and the many movies that he's made, Prithviraj. But when you think of Kala, you think of literally the characters, the two characters that are going mad against each other. You know, that is the beauty of any actor, to disappear completely in a role that it's a struggle to find them. To think of them as the superstars that they are. When you start watching a movie, you have to completely forget you're watching that superstar. This logic also applies to Minnal Murali, wherein Tovino Thomas played the village sort of lad that suddenly gets powers and does a lot of things. It wasn't really like watching Tovino Thomas, the superstar on screen who's playing a superhero. Wow. It's not like that. You're watching Minnal Murali, the character, and that is what makes that movie so good. So all in all, you know, Tovino Thomas is one of the genius actors that can actually do amazing performances. That does not go to say that he is 100% perfect and every movie of his he has done that. I have not watched quite a few movies of his, so leave your comments below on what your take is on movies such as Maradona, Kilometers and Kilometers, many other movies, Thivandi, there's a movie called Thangaram or something, whatever. There are a lot of movies that he's done. Kalki, he's played a commercial movie. He played Mari 2. I don't know if he disappears in those movies. Those movies he may or may not, because as he himself said on the most recent roundtable on Netflix, some directors do not give him the idea of what to play. Some directors are unsure. Some directors don't have a vision. So it's very important for, you know, the director and the writers to etch out that particular character. If the character is etched out, if the director is good, you will deliver if you have the skills, and Tovino has those skills. So again, no actor is perfect, no actor is amazing, no actor can do each and everything, but Tovino is one of the fewer actors actually that can literally has the ability to disappear into any role, no matter how big of a star he becomes. And that is key to a long-term success, and that is why you've seen such a huge growth in his career. He's absolutely fantastic. If you have still not checked out my review of Minnal Murali and all the other videos that I've mentioned below, you need to subscribe to my channel. You need to like this video, hit the bell icon so that you get up to date with all these videos. Do that. Give me my Christmas New Year's gift by hitting that subscribe button. Like this video, comment your thoughts on this video as well as everything that we have spoken about today. Share this video and keep watching for much more.